Hi, folks. Welcome to another episode of Vacation Time. My name is Daniel Weiner. I am your host, and from Galaxy Travel, a full-service travel agency located in Ashland, but we have clients all over the country. Our motto is, you dream it, we plan it. So in today's episode, I want to talk about a variety of different things. And starting off with, unfortunately, like in any industry, there are scams all about the place. For example, my brother just got a fax the other day, which ties in beautifully with what I was going to talk about today. And in the fax, it talks about 5 days, 4 nights, and an all-inclusive for $129 per person. That's 5 days, 4 nights for $129. If you believe this, then I have a bridge I want to tell you. Some of you older folks might remember that saying, but it's still a goodie today. If it seems too good to be true, then it isn't. So just keep in mind the different scams that are out there. This is just one example, and I'm sure you folks are always getting emails or phone calls about free trips, but it's all tied in with timeshare. All right, so let's move on from there to more pleasant things, like different areas and different types of vacations you can take. I'm going to show you a video about escorted tours, a new name for bus tours. Now don't turn off because you hear the word bus tours. Today they're very sophisticated and they're for everybody, not only younger travelers, but singles and even multi-generational families. Different levels of bus trips, escorted tours. And the beauty of them is rather than going, let's say, to Europe or anywhere and renting a car and trying to do it on your own, you miss so much, because you're always looking at maps, at road signs, traffic. Rather than sitting back in a comfortable reclining chair in a fully air-conditioned or heated, depending on the time of year, luxury motor coach with an escort that will show you the sights and sounds that you really want to hear or see. So take a look at this CD, and I'll meet you on the other end of it.
Trafalgar's first-class tours will treat you to unrivaled standards of quality and hospitality. We provide our first-class guests with modern coaches, accommodation at some of the most respected, superior first-class hotels in the world, many remarkable sometimes by their historic city center locations, fantastic dining, and the best sightseeing experiences. Add the benefit of our first-class tour directors, and you can be sure that your vacation will exceed your expectations. Choose from our 6 touring styles: city breaks, free and easy, discoveries, regional, coach and train, river cruising. With Cost Saver, the services of a professional tour director to escort you, transportation on Europe's finest luxury coach fleet, chauffeured by Europe's best drivers. Exciting itineraries designed by our travel experts with you in mind. Comfortable hotels conveniently located and perfectly suited sightseeing with expert local guides. By booking Cost Saver, you receive a completely balanced vacation. Breakaway tours are well planned but never over-organized. The great thing about being on a breakaway tour is the feeling you're not on tour at all. making those exciting spur-of-the-moment decisions, like chilling out in a sidewalk cafe on the Champs-Elysees, or taking time out with your newfound touring buddies to check out that special art gallery or jazz club your tour planner told you about. You don't have to spend every waking moment with the group. You can opt out as and when you like. Breakaway allows you to do that because itineraries are perfectly balanced between essentials like sightseeing and free time to discover your own brand of Europe's magic. No wonder we call it Breakaway.
Well, I hope you folks enjoyed that, and it shows you the range of escorted tours that are out there today. Now, let's go to a whole different extreme. Say you don't want to travel out of the country. You know, you hear the headlines and the stories, but I got to tell you, we're very busy with people going all over the world today because they don't want situations to deter them from their trips. But let's say you don't want to go out of the country. Do you know that on the rivers in this country today, there are now all sorts of cruises on all sorts of rivers throughout this country? For example, the Mississippi, island cruises that do nothing but the islands up in Maine, for example. And I'm going to show you a little video on what we call the Maine Windjammers. From here, a 2.5-hour ride from Boston or from Metro West, wherever you might be watching this from, 2.5-hour ride gets you to these Maine Windjammers. So take a look at this.
Trafalgar presents an unrivaled river cruise program with unique itineraries and superb 5-star inclusions. You'll travel in comfort and style on board our intimate, luxurious ships, which have fewer passengers, yet more special touches than any other tour operator. Classic cuisine, paired with casual elegance, an all-English-speaking world-class crew, all complementing our luminous and alluring itineraries. Trafalgar's 60-plus years experience of European touring ensures the best quality planning, transportation, and local expert guides for highlight sightseeing that will create a lifetime of memories. Combined with the floating boutique hotel concept, we've created a spectacular and unparalleled European 5-star luxury river cruise collection. Welcome aboard.
Perfect. Blueberry pancakes.
Are you ready, Pig? Ready. Are you ready, Fred?
We're on our way. Soon. Oh, it's beautiful. It's just perfect. The weather is perfect. The scenery is just perfect.
Get any better than this? It doesn't get any better than this.
Delicious. These Windjammers are fantastic. They've absolutely made our cruise. I love the Windjammer.
There are many choices available for your vacation, but only a few that will give you the kind of authentic and fulfilling experience that makes you want to return again and again and again.
This is my 7th year, my 8th trip.
After 5, I think we'll be back.
I think we'll be back.
The tall ships of the Maine Windjammer Association invite you to share our love of an experience that can't be found anywhere else on the planet.
I said to myself, we've got to come here and sail one of these beautiful boats.
To see this, how it works, the whole ship, they all work together, and this is very great.
The Maine Windjammer experience began 70 years ago. The present fleet of 14 tall ships sails among the many islands dotting the sheltered waters of Penobscot Bay, providing adventurous vacations that are both convenient and affordable. Each day is different, with wind, weather, and tide deciding your route and destination. You always remain within sight of land and anchor each night in a quiet cove, harbor, or small fishing village where you can go ashore to explore or shop.
You have more room on your deck.
A Windjammer vacation offers something for everyone.
And I wanted something else that would be possibly challenging, but relaxing.
Choose from 3, 4, 5, or 6-day cruises between late May and mid-October. Choose your vessel from among the 14 tall ships of the Maine Windjammer Association. They sail from the picturesque harbors of Rockland, Rockport, and Camden. All are only a short drive from the Portland International Airport. The ships range in size from 46 to 132 feet in length and carry between 6 and 40 passengers each. Most of the vessels require children to be at least 14, although 3 of the Windjammers offer family cruises and accept kids as young as 5.
It's going to be a good cruise. We get a bunch of great kids this trip.
We are seeing more multi-generational families as grown children share this experience with their parents, or grandparents bring the grandkids.
And we thought we would invite them as well. And we got my mom to come along.
All the Windjammers welcome large groups such as sailing clubs, family gatherings, and school or business groups. For that very special event, you can even charter the entire boat. You may also schedule your trip around a series of exclusive events for the Windjammer Association. These can include a schooner race, a music festival, or a schooner gam like this one.
Maybe. With some peeled grapes, maybe? I'm thinking.
Old MacDonald had a deed for a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
The friends you make on board during your trip are special because you're sharing a unique experience with them. Any feelings of shyness disappear quickly.
Oh yeah, I've met a lot of people that I like on this trip. Look at these nice women.
They're the groups that sit amidships and kind of just watch the day go by and read books or knit or whatever, and then they're the groups that want to sail, and they kind of settle into those groups.
These beautiful vessels are not just for sailors. Most of our guests love the outdoors, but many have never sailed before. The waters of Penobscot Bay are protected, and the ships are large and heavy, so discomfort is seldom experienced. The 14 vessels are individually owned and operated. Most of them are registered National Historic Landmarks. All are operated and maintained to exceed United States Coast Guard standards and regulations. They carry 21st century navigation and communications equipment, while retaining the charm and character of vessels from another century.
Largely because there is a fleet and because we cooperate, that we try to keep a pretty high level of seamanship aboard and how we understand where we are, and we have a sense of place for this part of the coast.
Maine's summers are typically mild, but the weather is as changeable as the scenery.
The weather in Maine is spectacular.
So come prepared for a variety of conditions.
I really enjoyed the fog. The fog made everything seem a little closer, and you could see the ghosts of the ships that were out behind us, and kids really enjoyed that.
Hello, everybody.
The Windjammers are famous for the quality and quantity of the wholesome food they serve guests, whether they're gathered in the comfortable galley or dine on deck watching the scenery go by.
And there's a beautiful array of thyme in here, which is the best herb for chowder.
Maine waters mean fresh lobster. A highlight of every 3, 4, 5, or 6-day cruise is the traditional lobster bake with all the fixins served on one of the remote islands dotting Penobscot Bay. Each vessel has its own unique style, but the all-you-can-eat lobster is the star attraction.
A little butter. Really good.
Friendships to last a lifetime. Great scenery, delicious food, unique historic tall ships, and an affordable price. There is nothing in the vacation experience that compares to time spent under sail on a Windjammer along one of the most scenic coasts in the world.
The wind's blowing, we're gonna go for a sail.
Once on board, you don't have to make another decision, except maybe how much to eat or sleep.
Hey, put your hands together.
It is a complete escape from your everyday life. Check out our website at www.sailmaincoast.com or call us at 1-800-807-9463 for more information. We look forward to welcoming you aboard the vessels of the Maine Windjammer Association as our guest this summer.
No, I usually just come out by myself, and whoever I meet is who I meet, and I really treasure the times that I've spent out here.
If you want to do a lot, you could do a lot. If you don't want to do much, you could sit on the deck and, watch the landscape, but it's what you want to do.
And there are no phones, no TV, and you get to just chill out and do as little of nothing that you'd like to do. And that's what I like, and I love the beautiful environment.
One of the questions we're always getting by single travelers, people traveling by themselves, is why am I being penalized by a cruise line or a tour company or whoever because I'm traveling alone and I'm paying 150% or better of what the trip cost? Well, I am very pleased to announce that because of the volume Galaxy Travel has with different cruise lines and different tour companies, that on a lot of departures, the single supplement has either been eliminated or reduced drastically. So if you are a single traveler, feel free to call Galaxy Travel and talk to us about traveling alone. When I say traveling alone, you're not by yourself, either be it on an escorted tour or a cruise or whatever, because there are always other people with you. So feel free to call us at 508-881-8242 or email us at galacruise@yahoo.com, and we'd be more than happy to answer any of those questions that you might have about traveling alone. Now, one other point to mention as far as traveling, if there is a group of you from a church, a temple, or any organization, it's a great way, if you'd like to travel with a group, to raise some money for your organization. Again, with a simple phone call or an email to us, we'd be more than happy to explain how for your organization, if you're traveling as a group, you can raise money for the organization. Lots of ways to do it in travel. Now, again, I'm just trying to reiterate to you that, again, using an old analogy, travel it's not your father's Oldsmobile anymore. Again, for the people old enough, they'll understand that terminology. Meaning, travel has evolved into the 21st century. And yes, a cruise ship is still a cruise ship, but cruise ships are now the destination. It's not just a means to get from island to island to island. And you can now cruise all over the world, including rivers throughout Europe. Travel is fascinating. Don't miss it. And we're here to plan it, whatever you're dreaming. And at this point, I would like to mention one other question that we're always getting, and that is about destination weddings. If you're planning on a first, second, third wedding, whatever it might be, and you're talking about or thinking about a destination wedding, I gotta tell you folks, it's a lot less money than getting married here in the States in a traditional wedding, because there are so many deals out there by the resorts or the cruise lines for a destination wedding, as long as there's, you know, a few people with you. And again, another subject to give us a call about, 508-881-8242. A couple of very new, unique travel subjects to talk about. One is food tours, where you go out with a chef on a vacation, and they take you to different parts of the world, be it Italy, be it Spain, be it Portugal. No matter what area you're interested in, there are chefs leading tour groups throughout that region. Not only food, but wine as well. There are wine tours all over the world these days. Now, I know it seems far in the distance, but next Christmas and New Year's, Galaxy Travel has a cruise that ends up in Portugal, in Madeira, speaking of wines, and watching the New Year's Eve fireworks from the deck of your cruise ship. The fireworks in Funchal, which is the harbor in Madeira, is the best in the world, and leaves December 23rd from England and ends up January 2nd back in England. We're talking about 2017. Now's not too soon to be thinking about it. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions about travel, give Galaxy Travel a phone call, again, 508-881-8242, or email us at galacruise, GALACRUISE @yahoo.com. This is Dan Weiner, your vacation counselor, saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode.